This is Hyde School, a boarding school for boys and girls in grades 9 through 12. Located 130-acre estate in Bath, Maine, it looks like a typical prep school. But Hyde is unusual. It's not a traditional school, nor is it a so-called free school. It's best understood as a pioneer school, trying a new direction in education. I'm Joe Gall, the founder of Hyde and the headmaster. I guess as a kid I tolerated school because I had to. But after years of teaching, I realized the American educational system is a failure. It just isn't helping kids to prepare for life or encouraging them to really live. How does a human being measure his life by the grades he gets in English or math? Certainly the men that built this country didn't do so on the strength of their report cards. So with the help of other teachers and community leaders also looking for a better way, I founded Hyde School in 1966. Since character is the key to real greatness, we decided to work towards 5 character-building qualities: courage, integrity, concern for others, curiosity, and leadership. We found new ways to help the students develop these qualities. We discovered that the present educational system actually discourages character development by stressing achievement, which places a premium on such things as grades, tests, and memory. At Hyde, we stress growth. Our premium is on human values, attitude, effort, and character. We became completely convinced that every boy and girl is capable of growth and greatness. But a teenager can't begin the growth that leads to greatness unless he's willing to work hard to understand himself and his potential, unless his parents are determined to make him do it, and unless the administration, faculty, and the entire student body of a school are willing to help him get the best out of himself. We call this total commitment, and the Hyde School philosophy is based on it. Total commitment must start with the student. As headmaster, I interview every applicant for Hyde School, usually with both of his parents present. If he's not ready to work hard to find the best in himself, he can't be admitted. And if his parents aren't ready to help him, he can't be admitted.
Just take my word for it for a second.
But almost always, I find that even the most troubled boy wants to believe in himself. What he really needs is a school that will believe in him and will do everything it can to help him grow.
If we were to expel a student from Hyde School, then we'd refund his money. So it's our mistake. We never should have accepted the boy in the first place. On the other hand, if you end up at this school and you decide that you want to leave, we don't refund anything. So that here we've got a situation where when we make a commitment, you've got something at stake, we've got something at stake, and certainly your parents have something at stake. And so when you have that kind of a situation, then all of a sudden you don't try to get into an interview and tell somebody what they want to hear, because what really happens is you may talk yourself into something that later on you really don't want. You'd be better off going somewhere else.
In this particular case, the boy tried hard to stay behind his protective wall of hostility. He was living in a world of his own, and he had learned to fight invasions like mine. But like most boys, inside he needed and really wanted help, and so he was enrolled at Hyde.
Look, let me see if I can sort of summarize where we are. No, you don't have all the answers to what you want out of life or what you want to do or anything else. But the question is, you want something. And whether you call it success or anything else, there's something there that you really want, and at various times in your life you really work for it. But the question is, whether you really think you're going to get it the way you're trying to do it. I mean, how much help do you get from people like me? Or from your parents, or from your teachers and so on? Really, think about it. Say, how much do you get?
Well, I guess they're trying to help me out.
You've been having a lot of problems. You can't seem to get along very well. You're not getting along with your folks, not getting along at school, and all this kind of business. And does that worry you?
Yeah, I guess it bothers me.
I think it really comes down to this. Do you really think you need help?
Yeah, I guess I could use it.
Hard for you to admit it, huh? You know, Tom, you get to a point where you deal with people like me, you know, and just somebody to deal with. You know, maybe there's another side. You have to fight to find it. But the answer is as to whether or not you're really happy the way you are. If you aren't, if you are, fine, no problem. If you aren't, then the question is, what are you going to do about it, see? Do you understand?
Yeah.
You ready for Hyde School?
Yeah, I guess I want to come here.
What are you going to have to do? If you come here, what are you going to have to do that's different?
Change.
How?
Start doing what other people say.
Start doing what they say? Is that it?
I guess not, but I really don't know what it is.
Do you agree that you have a chip on your shoulder? You know, I said you have a chip on your shoulder a block long. You agree?
Yes.
Doesn't that have to go?
Yes.
How is it going to go?
I'm going to have to work to get it off.